How you doing? What is going on, everybody? I know it's just starting and should be waiting for the commercials to finish and end and not skippable, so it's going. We're rolling. We're seeing how things are gonna go, and I'm just kind of dragging on as I'm waiting for the commercials to end, and everybody is getting rerouted over here from the Land Cloud Adventures raid. Thank you, Nate, and the commercials are over. Okay, hey everybody, how you doing? What's up? It's Sunday.
I'm Yanai.
Last I checked, that was Travis. Don't be surprised if you see a crazy cat just like fly by here at any moment.
Yeah.
He is currently on fly watch. Yeah. So we got here. We're here. We're at the Lake of the Dreams campground.
Yeah.
It is Sunday, September 11th. And we made it, and it came raining right after we got here. And apparently some flies took advantage of it, and they got in. Lucky's been having a blast chasing them down. He apparently decided to take all afternoon. He didn't chase them all afternoon. He took all afternoon resting. So I figure all night long he's going to be chasing flies. This is hilarious. So don't be surprised if you see crazy cat just zooming through here.
So before we start saying hi and hellos to everybody, you saw the thumbnail today. Today, September 11th. A really day that we have to like.
Been 21 years.
Yeah, 21 years. And I want you guys to put on the chat where you were when
do me a favor.
Thing went down.
Do me a favor, because we are going to want to get to all these, and we are going to want to discuss all these. And where were you on that day? What were you doing that day? Is going to be the first thing we're going to talk about. So if you wouldn't mind, when you're placing that in, if you could please put SSS in there, so that way I can make sure to catch it. All right. Because I do want to go through a lot of these and everything else.
Yeah.
But before we get into the rest of the hellos, don't even bother watching on there. You got your phone for that, because that thing's just going to be flying by right now. So one of the first things I want to do is I want to once again thank you, Sandy. Thank you.
Thank you, Sandy.
Because I got a goodie bag today. Ha ha ha. Yum, yum. I got me some banana nut. I sure did. Up, it's nap time. He's taking a break.
He's down.
He's taking a break. All right, so getting on up in here, as we got 40 in the house now. So we had Nate in here, and I do believe Nate was the first. No. I take that back. Mary Ann was the first one in the chat today, and she left a statement, and I did make sure to take a screenshot of what she said, where she said she was doing that day, as regards to the thumbnail today. So she was in here first, as far as I know, and then we had Nate, and of course we had Miss Sandy in here, and then Michael Ann. How are you doing, Miss Michael Ann? What's going on? Tim Time! And apparently the fires that are not all that far from Tim Time has got the smoke rolling his way. Right as we went live, he was sending me a picture of some stuff going on and everything that's been going on with him. My goodness, buddy. Stay safe. You and Duke be safe out there. What's going on, Tommy? How you doing, peoples? Hello, Mr. James Cantonese. And once again, now that we're on our live stream and I can actually voice this out, James, our hearts are out with you and Cindy right now and your all's recent loss. But we are so glad that you all are still going to be able to make it out, so that we can hang out with you all once again this year. Hey, what's going on, Tommy She Devil? How you doing? Diane.
Hi,
hello,
Diane.
Sandra. Sandy Robinson. Hello, Miss Debbie. Hi, Cookie. Susan. Kimberly. Lillian. Michelle. Perrin.
Mobang.
Linda. Angie and Rick.
Hi, Angie.
What's up, Jagger? I'm not going to call you by your name. Jagger. How you doing, Jagger? Did you get a box done, Jagger? Oh, shoot. I may just let people know who you are today. Oopsie. What's up, Richard Quick? Miss Marie. Hey, Miss Marie. After the live stream, call your father. Thank you. I got to ask you a question. Thank you. Hello, Miss Tracy. Jolly Matilda. How you doing? What's going on? Tim the Sandman. Hello, hello. Scrolling on down. Wandering Gypsy Vanner. Hello, hello. How are you doing? Welcome in. Hello. Hey, and Jay. What is going on with you today? Scrolling. Getting on down. Stream Elements is a rolling. Scrolling. Lillian says I was taking care of my
Hola,
brand new baby
Carmen.
girl. Okay. Scrolling past everybody saying hello to each other. Nice. Howdy, everyone. Mobang says day off and watch TV. Wait, are you stating that on that day was your day off and you were watching TV that day? Hey, Kelly.
Hi, Kelly.
Oh, no. Now I get it. Lillian was answering. She did it. Because I saw the SSS come up from Lillian earlier prior to me finishing giving the statement, so she knew what was going on. Haha, Lillian's catching on. All right. So at that time, she was taking care of her brand new baby girl. Ooh, back then. That is one heck of a thing. Going on down here, Miss Diane says she was home babysitting her newborn and 18-month-old grandsons.
Where you were?
I'm going to get to that in a minute. I'm going to get through some of theirs here real quick. Because I want to hurry up and try to catch up with the chat here before I get into that. Oh, my goodness. Cookie was in Hot Springs, Arkansas in disbelief. Grandma Charlotte. Hey, Grandma Charlotte. How you doing? She was still in bed waiting to get up for work when someone called her.
Oh, wow.
Tim Time says, I was in California getting ready for work. Tracy says, I was home with my son in Tucson, Arizona. Mom called and woke me up. Kimberly V, I was getting ready to go to a college class. Angie and Rick, sitting at the office scared and wanting to get home.
Wow.
James Cantonese, I was in Florida driving semi, parked at a truck stop. Parent says, waiting on my amniocentesis results for my son. Oh. And Saint says, at home with my grandsons. Scroll. I think I've got everybody's hellos and caught up on 9/11. Debbie says, I was at work. We didn't know a thing until our delivery guy came in and told us. Oh, my. Susan says, I was at my son's allergy and asthma doctor in a big tower building. Ooh. That was a freaky thing for that to be going on, and then you've been in a big tower building. Oh, I can just imagine. Knowing Susan, I can just imagine where her brain was going with that one. We were so scared that our building was going to fall down, we didn't know what was going to happen next. Oh my goodness, that would be to be in a tall building yourself, knowing that there's tall buildings getting targeted at the time. AJ says, I was at home getting ready for work. Scott was still sleeping. I woke him up after I saw the first plane. I just thought something went wrong at that point. I think that's what a lot of people, at that point, right when first, that's what a lot of people, just something's wrong. Brene says, came into work and they shut us down. We went home, niece's birthday on 9/11. Family got together in total devastation. Wow. Oh my goodness. Talk about a bad birthday that day.
The thing is, if you see all everybody remember when they were where they were in 9/11. It is that day. Everybody's gonna remember that day.
Hey,
that day.
Carmen, how you doing?
That day changed the history.
Did you say hi to Carmen?
Yes.
Oh, I didn't hear you say hi to Carmen.
Did you finish?
Heck no.
Oh.
Now I'm down to She-Devil Tommy's. I was at work. I worked for a local PD, and we had to watch it on TV.
Oh, wow. I remember I was on school. And I was pregnant of my.
You were in school?
I was in school.
You were in school?
Yeah.
Now I feel like a cradle robber. She was in school.
I was in school. And I was pregnant of Yanai, my first daughter. And I remember that the teachers start crying. It was a chaos, in the school. The school shut down. We have to go back.
Elizabeth.
We have to go back home early. Like, we didn't even have halfway school that day. So
Elizabeth came. Elizabeth left.
Apparently, somebody said bye.
I know. That's why I just saw after I just said hi. I'm like, oh my goodness, I'm so sorry if we didn't say hi enough to you, fast enough to you there, Elizabeth.
it was a quite a shocking day because I remember I went back home. I was living with Dana Marie's grandma, and she got the news looping around, looping. And I was like, all I can see is saying people doing and saying the same things, the twin towers and the different planes crashing, and I was like, what is happening?
Yeah, no, absolutely. Dan says the iconic picture of the towers was my view on my way to work until I left New Jersey. Took 3 days to contact my friends and family still there.
Oh wow.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. It was not an easy time. Tim says this fire is mosquito fire and about 45-minute drive to the mountains from me. Planes go over my house every 20 to 30 minutes. Trying to put it out. Yep. Yep. Linda says, hey, Linda, by the way. I called off work on September 11th because my granddaughter, Madison, was born late in the evening of the September 10th. I was buying the chemicals to close down my pool when I heard.
Wow.
Hey, Bree!
Hi, Bree.
She says, sorry I was late. Why are you late?
Why are you late?
Why are you late? Why are you late? What's going on? Kelly says she doesn't remember where she was. I know I should, but I don't remember. Kelly, that's actually not an uncommon thing for you to not remember right now about that. Because you would actually be surprised the number of people that, because of how it affected them at the time and the way that they felt about it and all the emotions around it, involved around it, both the during and the aftermath of it and all the thoughts that they've had about it, there is actually a lot of people that don't remember where they were. Just the same as like traumatic events like that can immediately hard drive right into our memories, something that we can never forget. It can also write over it to where you don't remember what was going on the most. Let's see. Yep. Renee says no boxes today, but you know what? She's excused because she dropped out a video today.
Okay.
You see, Renee dropped out another video today.
Oh my God.
She is on a roll going through the archives of her phone.
I don't know what's going to happen, people, but something has to happen. Every time I open a video of a meetup that we have been, it's me right there dancing and partying. I'm like, oh my God. I don't know what is happening, but it's happening.
Okay, Michael Ann says, we dropped one kid at school, grade 2, dropped the other at daycare, and Mom was taking me to hospital for surgery when we heard about the first plane on the radio. Seen towers fall, went to surgery. I don't know that I could go through a surgery.
No.
I don't know that day I could have gone through a surgery with everything going on. There is no way. You'd have had to knock me out from behind, drag me in, and then drug me up for surgery.
Hi, Corey Laurie.
Let's see. Kathleen Klein says, I was home from the road, sitting at my table drinking coffee. Watched in horror all day. Now, the first two part of that, sitting, drinking the coffee that early in the morning, yep, that sounds about right for Kat. Oh, Tim, the Sandvan says, in Derby in England on a training course, and the instructor canceled class so we could watch the disaster unfold on Sky News. Oh, my gosh. There was a lot of work, schools, classes just canceled as just, the nation. Hey, Alan, how you doing?
Hi, Alan.
Sat, or not even just the nation, but the world. Because at that moment, places, nobody knew. Is this something that's only going to be U.S.? Or
Hi, Roy and Becky.
Is this going to be everywhere?
Yeah.
Nobody really knew at the very beginning. Is this, what's going on? Bree, where were you at? I haven't seen you say where you were at.
But this is something that the last year.
Hey, Kenny, how you doing?
Last year, I did a TikTok, and I took the time to talk about, hey, every day that you go out of your house, you have to say bye. Every morning, say good morning and kisses and hugs. Even if it's you have your husband, or it's your cat, or it's your pet, or it's your dog, whoever, take the time to say hi and good morning, say good night and kisses and hugs, because you never know. All those people went to work that morning,
not
knowing what's going to happen.
So this goes right in, like Mike Lance says, some things that are so significant, it doesn't matter how many years later it is you remember. She says her mom still remembers being at her hairdresser when JFK was shot.
Oh wow.
You know, that's one of those things that sits. Yeah, Kat, exactly. A lot of young people weren't even born by 9/11. Yeah. They have to hear about it from those of us who witnessed it.
Yeah. But we have to remember we never know what's going to happen tomorrow. So first thing in the morning, you say hello to that person or whoever is in, made that phone call. You know how many people did that phone call, last phone call tonight, or I'm going to call this person tomorrow, and they didn't get to do it because what happened, because they wanted to put it behind, oh no, I'll do it, if you feel the need to do it today because you don't know tomorrow.
We got 48 people in here, and this chat is rolling. You're getting me Nate behind in chat.
It's okay.
Susan says, my cousin was supposed to go to the Pentagon with his boss, Dick Lugar from Indiana, but the senator got sick, so they canceled. Later, they found out that the Pentagon got hit. So her cousin would have been possibly one of the victims on the Pentagon hit.
Hi, Paula. Hi, Michelle. We are talking about what happened, where you were when 9/11.
Richard Quick says, I woke up, think there was an action movie on TV, phone ringing, wife, Canada Customs officer. They closed the bridge at Windsor Crossing to Detroit, Michigan. My goodness. Scrolling. Michelle says, I was at work, which no work actually was done. My son had been at college 2 weeks. He called all freaked out because the plane at the Pentagon flew over his university.
Oh, wow.
Cried for 2 days.
Oh, wow.
So he says, all the churches in our county opened up and held services all day for everyone. Yet that happened a lot of places about churches. Hey, Lawrence, welcome in. What's up, buddy? He says, I was with my father putting a sewer line when it happened.
Oh, wow.
Diane says she turned 6 the day before JFK was assassinated. She was home from school with a cold. Huh.
Good.
Kathleen says, I'm old enough to remember where I was when Kennedy got shot. Well, that's Kathleen Klein. That's pretty easy for you to remember when you were when Kennedy got shot, considering you know where you were when the dinosaurs were roaming. Oh! I've been waiting for a while. I haven't been able to put an age one on Kat in a while. Love you, Kat. Thank you for that one. Led right into it. What's up, Corey and Lori? How you doing? How you doing? And Lori, it was not us that you passed by or saw today. I did see your comment on the Facebook. It wasn't us that you saw because we were actually down further south. At least you shouldn't have seen us today, unless you all were passing. Because I thought you all were already up in the Gaylord area or Grayling area, because we were. What was that city? Prudentsville, or something like that. Was where we stayed last night. Nate says, I was in bed until noon. My sister finally woke me up and said, you should probably know what's going on. Why am I not surprised that Nate was in bed till noon?
You are really far behind.
I know shit. No shit.
Kathleen,
it's your fault. You keep stopping me.
When you come to N22,
you won't let me talk, yo.
I'm going to give you 5 minutes alone with Travis. You want to do whatever you want to do.
5 minutes alone with
you deserve that.
Woo!
You deserve that.
Woo! Lordy. Michael Ann says, I also remember that many planes were routed to Gander, Newfoundland due to U.S. airports being shut down. There was a lot of reroutes that day. Nash says, I just got out of the shower and turned on the TV, saw it, and I called my husband from the background to see it on TV. My goodness. I'm trying to catch up, y'all. I'm trying to. Oh, no, Lawrence. So sorry to hear that. Lawrence says he has the C again.
Oh, no. And Susan have been putting attention to my voice.
I know.
And she knows that I have the sniffle. Well, what happened is we have been in hot weather. We came to Michigan, and it's been a mixture of hot weather with rain and cold. So all that thing have me.
Hold on, I know I'm far behind in chat, but I have to do this. I have to point this out. Hi, Paula. Hi, sis. How you doing?
Hi, Paula. Hi, sis. I already say Paula.
You see the name?
I already say Paula.
You see the name? You see the relation? No channel.
Ah.
She's only been calling us Dow and Dream on Wheels and
Oh my
I'm
god.
heartbroken.
Oh my god. You so
I thought we were family.
he's so like
Thank you, Rebecca. We love you. I see that. I did see that pop up just now. Thank you, Rebecca. You were
No,
awesome.
but we wanted to take the time to do this live stream and asking because every year you have to like, you know, uh-oh.
Coming for you.
No, that's not.
That was just a golf cart.
Oh, okay.
No, Nate, we have not been to the memorial.
No. What else? What else? Scrolling.
I'm trying because there's some of them I'm trying to skip through. There's a whole lot of hellos and this, that's, and others, and getting past. Dad, Cat said 5 minutes long. Travis, shoot, one will do.
Okay. Whatever you need.
Wait a minute. That means she's bringing the bullets.
Oh shoot. You know,
Bringing the bullets.
I'm gonna give you a meeting with him, but do not kill him. You know, he's a good guy.
Have
But
plenty
yeah.
of Gorilla Tape, but thanks for the offer, Diane.
But yeah, I have the sniffles. The weather having between hot, the air conditioning in the RV, and everything. And today was raining when we came. It's like, oh no. But it is what it is. I prefer the rain than in the cold weather than the hot.
But it's been a cleansing clearing out though.
Right?
It's not.
It was
I mean,
long
it gets
overdue.
annoying. It's frustrating.
I
Whatever.
think I
but
don't
it's a
get
cleansing.
sick. I
It's
don't
all
got
good.
sick since COVID started.
No. This is a good sinus clearing.
Yeah.
Corey and Lori said we visited the Pentagon Memorial in 2012. There was an older man there. He had retired the day before 9/11.
Oh wow.
And he came to the memorial every day to talk with visitors and share how it affected him. She says, "Oh, I wouldn't kill Travis, but maim is still a possibility." Oh my goodness. My goodness, Cat.
No, Corey was talking about the memorial, and yesterday, Saturday, we left Máquina City, and one of the adventures of the day was going to the U.S. Coast Guard icebreaker
Museum.
The icebreaker museum.
So on that day, yesterday morning,
I wanted to say that. That was my story.
You've been talking so much, you made me behind.
So when we made it there, it was kind of nice because they have a reunion.
Well, there's two things that were going on.
It was the reunion.
There was two things that were going on, yeah.
And we were going through. I like those type of tours. If the South Guide tour, and you get to see the whole boat and everything, the whole ship and everything. And the lady who get our tickets on the front, she say, be aware that people here is gonna be the actual crew that was working on the ship. So you're gonna see the stories and everything. And we went down to, I don't remember where area we were, and this guy was talking where.
Well, we were actually down near the engineer's bunk room is actually where we were. And right as we're sitting there and we were watching a video on the engines and blow down and the startup process and everything else, and right at that moment, some of the old crewmates came down.
Yeah.
And one of the guys, and they were down on the other side of the hallway, but you could hear this guy getting so excited and saying, "Hey, Mikey, you remember right over there was where you this, and right over there was where I this, and
I was
this."
sleeping.
And then
this
he turned around and he says, he looks over here and he says, "Oh wait, hey, Mickey, this was our rack that was right over here. Yours was two down from right here, so you were over on rack 96, and then now they built a wall up so you can't see where mine was, but mine was right there, right on the other side of that wall was like it was amazing."
Yeah.
Seeing their excitement in revisiting somewhere that they had served, and the things that they had done, and hearing some of these guys and the stories that they'd gone through, because a lot of them, they weren't just talking about their stories while they were on the icebreaker and things that they did during its tours, but also their history as well of their time with the Coast Guard.
Yeah.
And the stuff that they did. And of course, because of what is also this weekend, and it's their anniversary of it all, it was also discussions going on and what they were doing in the Coast Guard at that time.
Yeah.
You know, for those that were still in it.
And then after that, we went down and we got this guy talking to other person because he saw a picture of a girl. They were in the crew, and specifically that lady saved his life. He fall from the steps of the ship, and she was there. She get to save his life, and he started like going to tears. I was like, no, do not cry. I cannot see the guys crying. That's not my thing. I don't like that. So he's like he put himself together, and but it was amazing.
Hey, Daryl.
It was amazing that we get to experiment that tour with people, the actual people. By Roy and Becky, actual people that was the work on that ship. And I really, really, really encourage you guys to stay tuned because we're gonna drop a video about that. Um, Remember, we are celebrating our anniversary, our social media anniversary, and we are dropping every day a
Unless we go
video,
live.
unless we go live, a video of our adventures. Saturday, yesterday was a really, really fun and full day for us.
What's up there, Catania?
Hi there in Catania. We start the day with the 50th, how you 50th annual antique tractor parade.
15th.
Okay,
15th annual.
Antique tractor parade. There in Mackinac City. Oh my God.
Yesterday.
We have a lot of fun. We saw a lot of people driving their tractor. Actually, I have to say this because I have to take it out of my system. I have to. I saw those tractors, and I can think was in Kathleen Klein driving one of those tractors. I was like,
I'm sorry, Kat, but several times she really
yeah,
did.
I was like,
It was the cutest little thing because there would be this sweet looking short little lady
yeah, driving
up on this big old tractor.
yeah,
And she said,
driving it.
"Oh my God, I
and
can see
Bree,
Kat doing that."
and Bree. I see.
Yeah, there was for Bree,
I
too.
want to see Bree and Kathleen Klein in this parade driving their tractors, because those people were driving those tractors with so much proud, you know. And you see the old people like driving and saying hi and
And I think a
waving
couple
to the
times
people.
during my video clips, you actually get to hear her holler that. So
Yeah.
it's
I was like, I just wanted to see Kathleen Klein and Bree driving their tractors, you know. But it was so fun. There's something that we have never experienced before. So it was so amazing. Of course.
well, something you never. Well, doing the one for the Mackinac Bridge. Period. Neither one of us had, but I've seen some tractor parades.
Yeah, I have never
that was
seen
new
one
for
before.
you, though.
Yeah. And then they got to go over the bridge. The bridge was open for them. It was a long one because it was almost what 11 something 11:30, and
It was still going.
It was still going the parade. So it was so much fun. Then we went to the ship, to the Coast Guard icebreaker, and then we finished our day with the tractor driving is fun. Combined driving is work. Oh, okay. Oh my God. All I can see is you, Kat, there. Like I see you, and everybody that was like so happy, and you see, there was one truck, three generations. That grandpa, dad, and son. It was so nice, and then you see grandkids, and oh my God, it was so much fun. But then we went to the Coast Guard ship, and then we finished our day with the cross in the wood. Oh my God, amazing! The cross in the wood. You see this cross in the middle of the wood.
And I actually think
Jesus.
James is the one that sent me the. I think James was the one who sent me the info on Cross in the Woods. I think. Was it James?
I don't know.
It was
But
James.
But we had
Or I don't know. Between James and Sandy
and Lori
and Corey,
uh-huh.
like we gotten so many things to possibly do in Michigan, and unfortunately, some of the ones going from there to down here, we weren't able to do.
Well, we have an
but
excuse
we
to
haven't
come back
yet,
and do
and
other
it's
stuff.
all everything that anybody recommends to us. I definitely look into them and see if it looks like anything remotely at all, we might be interested in. I do actually make notation of them on our Google thing for later on. Hey, Rich G.
Hi.
I was an executive with AT&T in Pittsburgh, and I was on the phone with a client who was in the South Tower when the first plane struck the North Tower.
Oh wow.
Oh my goodness. Oh my
God.
goodness. Hey, Gracie.
Hi, Gracie.
Have you
Gracie?
recuperated? Are you in recuperation mode yet?
Gracie.
She just got done with Johnny's Journeys meetup.
Van Life Boy just says,
Oh my
Bree had
God.
a tractor. I don't know if Bree had a tractor, but we were in the tractor parade, and all I can think it was her and Kathleen Klein driving those tractors. That's all I can think. Hi, Gracie. What? Gracie, you don't know what I got for you from Makina City. I got a surprise for you.
Oh my god. So anyway, so that day, I was going into work. Well, it was work, but it wasn't work because at that time, I was still in the university, but I was going into classes for I was doing my shift that day on the radio station because I was working at the radio station, and immediately, like I walked in, I fired up the radio station for the day. I was the first broadcaster of the morning, and I'm sitting there doing my morning news show and everything else, and all of a sudden, here comes our AP reader just starts going nuts, which was a broadcast thing that we used back then for immediate emergency broadcasts from like the Associated Press, and also the National Broadcast System was going off. Like everything, all these alarms and stuff started going off in the middle of a show, and it's just like, oh my gosh, and just immediately had to go into it, called my professor in, like we had, had to call in everybody because then we started to have to, I had to call down, like I had to call down the hallway because there was one of the folks that was there for the news side, for the TV broadcast side, and he was coming in early to get ready for a show that they were having later because in the radio room we didn't have any TVs at all. So I immediately had him rush me down one of the TV sets down to there, and he started coming in. We started working through, started relaying all the information over the broadcast, over the radio, and doing live feeds from everything.
Hi, California Travel.
It was definitely a crazy day, and it changed a lot.
Yeah.
It definitely changed a lot. So getting back to something that Angie said earlier, and I didn't want to address it then because I wanted to wait till now after I got done with my point, or to my what I was doing that day. So while yes, on one hand, a lot of things were better right afterwards because you talk about how as America we united and stood together and this, that, and other. But at the same time, now I'm getting to my second thing that I wanted to ask you all today. Now I want, if you would please, once again with the SSSs, how did you see things change for you after that happened? So, yes, on one hand, for me personally, I did see things change as people gathering together and being united and this, that, and other. On one hand, because at that moment, there was a common enemy of Al Qaeda at that time. Okay. But also at the same time, the problem is I was actually going, the community I lived in and the school that I was going to at the time, the university I was going to, we had a lot of international people there. Okay. That because where I was going to school, I mean, there was Lucky's attacking the flies. We had a lot of international students as well as we had a lot of international families that were there because we had a world-class, medical school, university close by. And, there was, so the thing is while on one hand I saw the community come together and being united, at the same time, I saw a lot of people that I knew that were good, great, wonderful folks also immediately be shunned, be thrown to the side, no longer be trusted, and be pushed away and facing more criticisms than they ever did. And at the same time, there was a united America. To me, at least during my lifetime, also seen more separations start again. And this does come from I went to, where I mostly went to school was in Birmingham, Alabama, okay, which was a height of segregation during segregated times. But then also, when I was going to school, I was a minority, you know, and there was a lot of things that I saw change after 9/11, where things that prior to that people were trusted more and believing of each other, afterwards were not, regardless of what the race, religion, or creed was. Like, there was an immediate also separations again. You know, things that had started to be mended together and fixed and people working together were pulled apart. As if the years of working to get together no longer existed. And that's just something that I witnessed with what was in my area and what I was around. Did I skip a Lacey coming in here?
Yeah.
Sure did. Lacey! You know, but that's something, that was my experiences. I don't trust you either, Derek. I like how you tried to slip that in there, but I did catch that. But that was just something that, yes, on one front, America was more united. On another front, on a more home front,
ID.
there was more separations. What's going on, Miss D? You know, but that was me.
Yeah.
And how I saw things change. You know, there was more security at a university that never had any security, really.
Yeah.
You know, there were people that weren't being trusted to come into the classes. You know, I mean, and which is kind of a crazy thing for me when you were in a science class that was majority of a certain background, and suddenly those students aren't coming in because they feared for their lives because of something that happened that they didn't do, but because somebody that looks similar to them had done something recently, they now feared for their lives because of how America was responding.
California Travel says, I was a brand new grandma and I was heartbroken that my granddaughter will never have the childhood I did. That's true. That is true.
Yeah, Brene. I remember those hijackers were trained here in America, learning all they could to get ready for the.
Nash.
That's true.
Nash making a statement that the fly school that the terrorists went, is 2 blocks away from her house.
Yeah, and yes, Kat, I know. She grew up as a minority in third world countries. People will always be divided by culture and religion. Sad but true, and it really is. And it's crazy, and that's why I say that on one front, America became more united, but then on another front, if here at home, we became more divided again. You know, and it's sad that we can't. That there was a lot of things that we gained focus on and lose focus, and it's a sad truth to just human psychology that will happen. You can, while focusing on one, you lose focus of something else, and will misguide your anger.
Yep. But you know, from every situation, for every bad situation, there is something that you can learn.
Good night, Lacey.
Carl
said when I said Lacey's name, she started laughing. She said good night, everyone.
Perry says, nothing changed. I was 42 and pregnant, and I just went doing what I was doing. Perry said, for every bad situation, there's always a lesson behind it, and from the people, like the next generation after the 9/11, you know, we have to teach them how to, you know, we have to show them that happened, because after that, a lot of things changed. Even if we don't we don't want to accept it. A lot of things change after that. That's my personal opinion. And we have to learn how to um, teach these kids, these new kids that didn't experience the 9/11. Hey, we we cannot leave stuff for tomorrow. Today, if it's today, we have to do it today. You say today, call your grandma, your grandpa, and say, "Hey, grandma and grandpa, I love you," because you never know. You know, um, we have to teach these kids to good morning and goodbyes because you never know. We have to teach them. We have to teach them and show that how many kids didn't have their parents didn't come back home that evening. Um, a lot of people never didn't come back home. Um, and we have to like we that's our point with everything have to be the chain have to change because sometimes today, oh, I don't care, I'm not gonna call today, or I don't care, I'm not gonna say this today. And that's what most of these kids today know. "Ah, it's okay, I'll do it tomorrow," or "I'm gonna visit them tomorrow." No, today is the day. Today, because you never know tomorrow. Um, and I think so. For me, my personal opinion, that's what I learned from 9/11. You never left nothing for tomorrow. You have to do it today, because you don't never know. Life is too short. Life is too short.
No, and Mobang and Cat right there together
Bye, Diane.
was two great statements
I
together.
know. You should say I have to go.
So Mobang said, "I don't trust any foreign citizens in America. Trust has to be earned, not given. That's just me because I wear the uniform to defend this." And that is an amazing statement, and actually pairs with right afterwards the Cat says, "We need to learn to concentrate on people as individual humans, not as part of a group. Stop this stupid identity politics." And a lot of that is true, because to me, that it's, and what was sad to me at that time was, here were people that, you had people that were neighbors, literally grew up together their entire lives, children played together, did everything together, had earned that trust of each other. But then suddenly that happened, and immediately were outcast and treated as if they were the ones that were on that plane, as if they were the ones that hijacked it. And that's the sad part, is even though they had earned it, even though they'd earned that trust was immediately withdrawn because of something stupid that somebody else did. And that's the sad side of it,
That's another lesson. We have to teach the kids, because somebody's stupid.
And Derek had said, earlier, it is a very fine line.
Yeah.
It is a very fine line between bias and awareness.
And this goes with any foreign person, not because not because you are from somewhere and somebody did something that was from that place. It means that everybody, is the same. No, we have to teach this new generation that it's not that way. No, there's somebody that was cuckoo on the head and made something cuckoo because they were cool.
Only because I love doing this, and because I love the reactions I get out of this. Ellsworth says, every time you say Lacey name, she screams hi from the bedroom. We love you, Lacey. You are awesome. Oh my gosh.
Timmy Ray said he was drinking.
Hey, Timmy Ray.
Captain Morgan.
Today or before?
No, the 9/11. Oh my God. I never gonna forget the 9/11 because for me, so many things were happening at the same time. I just find out that I was pregnant with my first child, and I was doing school. I was in high school. And I was kind of like, oh my God. And I was going through a change myself. I was pregnant, and I was kind of like everything, and this happened, and it marked that.
Yeah. And you know what? Diane, that was a great point. That Timothy McVeigh was American born and bred. It doesn't matter where somebody's from or where you're from. Yeah. them being a foreigner or not a foreigner doesn't matter as far as immediate trust, because in essence, we're all foreigners. In essence, we all come from different origins. So that to me, I think that's one of the reasons why I've was always bred into me that no matter what, no matter how much Indian blood there is in me, regardless, is still, regardless of the fact I could get a government check if I wanted to because of it, it still doesn't change the fact that there's a part of me that's a foreigner. I may have been born here. I may have been immediately entitled to papers here. But part of me is still a foreigner. Part of me is still not from here. No matter where you go, somebody's still part of not from there. We all came from somewhere, and then it spread. We're all foreigners in one way or another. So it's just a matter of how you look at it and how you choose to. What's going on, Crystal?
Hi, Crystal.
But it definitely is something that massively changed
and mark our life.
The world.
Yeah, and mark our life forever.
And how things are done.
Yeah.
It didn't just change how things are done here in the U.S. There were policies worldwide that changed because of it.
Bye, Lillian. Yeah. Real blue.
This time I got a hi and she's laughing. The only thing that is promised is right now. The second, relationships, kids, family, loves are not guaranteed. Tomorrow, it does not have to be a big event. A simple accident can end it.
Yeah.
And that is so true.
And
I'm supposed to be dead.
And that's what we hear.
Twice over.
That's what we're trying to is at the same time that we are trying to get into the, today is a big day. It was a day that's going to be marked for history, forever and ever and ever. It is to remember, that nothing is guaranteed, that we have to get out there, that we have to follow our dreams, that we have to do now, not tomorrow, because maybe we go to bed tonight and we're going to get up tomorrow, And it sounds harsh because nobody wants to die. I do not want to die. I want to keep having fun with my family and with the people that I get around. But it is today that we have to,
Like Dee said, we all bleed the same. It's not how we look, but it's what we do that matters.
Exactly.
And it is very true. And that's,
Plus.
that's like I said, I literally am supposed to have been dead twice now. I'm not.
No, you were meant to make.
So I'm alive. I'm here. I'm going to live for the now. I'm not going to choose to let things that didn't successfully happen,
Okay.
Because somebody else wanted them to have happened. They didn't happen. I didn't want it to happen. It didn't happen. So I'm going to choose to instead keep following forth and following and pushing for my dreams and the life that I want to live, and working to make what I want to happen the best that I can.
Yeah.
Now, obviously, I want to fly to the moon. Do any of y'all see me having to do that anytime soon? Because I don't.
To the moon.
I don't see me having the finances to fly to the moon. I mean, unless, Elon Musk suddenly wants to pay my way. Hey, Lacey! Hi, honey. I don't, that's not going to happen. No matter how much I want it to. That's a dream, but it's not going to happen. But, yep, Travis flew to the moon for a few seconds. I didn't fly to the moon, but Paula's hand did. Bam! Thanks, Tim. But I do want to live as a nomad. I do want to travel. I do want to see this country. I do want my kids to see things. I do want to be able to bring you all content and footage of places that either I think you will want to see as well, or show you places that you can't get to or won't ever be able to get to, because let's be honest, we can't get to everything and see everything in this country as much as we want to. Tim is almost done visiting all the state capitals, but there are some people that watch us that never will be able to see all the state capitals. So it is awesome that Tim finds as a personal goal of his to make a visit to every last state capital and provide footage from every last state capital. That is something that is awesome and amazing that he's able to provide to people that can't get out there. We like to provide stuff as well that for people that can't get or won't ever be able to, because you can't. You cannot afford and take the time to get to all of that. So that's part of what my dream is, to do now what I can to see what I can and get where I can, but share it with you all at the same time the best that I can. May not have the best videos because, well, I still got to work a regular 9-to-5 job.
What you say?
Which takes away from... No. Oh, okay. I'm just saying, like, there are some folks out there that their channels, they've been doing this for years longer than we have, so their channels they're years ahead in the progress. Yeah. So they're at that point that their channel is their 100% full-time job, and will gladly and openly state that it takes both of them as a team to put forth the high quality videos they do, because it does take a team. Yeah. And if you don't both have 100% full time, it just, there is going to be limitations to it.
In another note, if you were in Nate's live stream before us, Catherine Klein said, making a statement, and she said that me and Angie and Catherine Klein and Gracie, we are gonna be around here in the campground, and I think so. Well, Charlie Grace is gonna be a little more down than us, but
hey, Sandy South, welcome in from Ripley, Mississippi.
This is gonna be a hell of meetup. All these ladies together. Oh my God.
No, Box Van D, you don't have a team.
No.
But you are an amazing person who just, I don't know, just shows us all the things that we can't imagine, and the things that you've gone through and done, and are a perfect example of not letting things slow you down or stop you. And every day that you push forward, you show us every day more to the things that we've been through, not let those stop us. Yep. She's back. I'm getting in trouble, Travis, because Lacey is supposed to be in bed. No. Lacey, we love you, but you better go to bed before you get me in trouble.
Mo Bang says, oh my God, trouble. Yes, there's going to be trouble in the house. And the trouble's going to be right behind us. So, oof, this is going to be hot.
No, and that is true, Kelly. Kelly says, but you still can't always just go and take off and do whatever you want, even if tomorrow's not guaranteed. You do have responsibilities to do with those you love. Sometimes it takes time. No, we're not saying drop everything, go do your dream. Mm-hmm. No, but what we are saying is, if you have a dream, follow it, work to it, push towards it. What's up, Marvin?
Hi, Marvin.
Work towards your dream, whatever that dream was. If your dream is opening up the best lemonade stand in your block has ever seen, like, it'll compete with a Starbucks as far as the number of sales, go for it. Do it. Whatever your dream is, push for that dream. Do not let someone telling you you can't do that, you're not allowed to do that, you'll never be able to do that. Don't let that stop you. Don't let that stop you.
No.
Do it. Try it. Work for it.
I have to say this, because you all know that we are in Michigan here, Lake of Dreams.
What's up, Jenny?
We make it today to where is the M22 meetup is going to be happening. When the M22 meetup is going to be happening, and if you come into the meetup, you still have time to order your shirt, okay? if you want your shirt for the meetup, you still have time to order it. dreamonwheels@gmail.com. You email me there, and I'm gonna give you the info of it. Or if you are in the Facebook page for the meetup, there's the info. So you still have time to order your shirt.
No, and that's true. That's true.
Sandy, we haven't ate the banana bread.
Not yet.
Not yet.
Give me till tomorrow morning. Give me till tomorrow morning. I might be out by then.
Are we gonna raid Amy?
That's what I was actually trying to look up because I did not look earlier if
go...
Amy had a link finally for today. Yes, she does have one for today.
Okay.
Yep, she does.
Mine is a Puerto Rican daiquiri or 6. He wants a Puerto Rican daiquiri.
And I'm actually gonna go ahead and pin it there. There we go. I've got it posted up. What up, Derek?
Oh, his dream is a Puerto Rican daiquiri or 6. Got you. I hope.
What's up, Papa?
Well, let's go. Let's go to Puerto Rico and have the daiquiri.
Why we gotta go all the way there to have a daiquiri? We can make them here.
No, not here.
No, we gotta make them here.
No. It's better in Puerto Rico.
Dude, I can't get my rig there. That means we gotta have somewhere to stay.
You got the beach and you got the.
I mean, granted, I guess if I get on Facebook and I make a couple messages, I guess I could have somewhere else for us to stay real quick.
Yeah. Anyway.
Actually, it probably wouldn't take a couple messages, just one.
We have a few minutes left. We're gonna be rating Amy to her live stream tonight.
Oh, before that, hey, how about I want everybody to put a 1 in chat. If you were in Nate's live stream earlier, you all saw what Troy, the hearse that's parked behind here, and what it can do. I want you all to put a 1 in chat if you think Yanai should have to go through the last ride experience. I'm going to do it regardless, just because I think that's going to make it a fun video.
Yanai, I'm making team brownies in my oven. Of course,
Wait,
what type of brownies?
I want, not those kind. Oh my gosh, Troy is flooding it.
Troy.
Woo, Troy is still on the computer apparently with that many ones that fast. Oh my goodness.
Sandy wants me there.
So for those of you all that weren't in Nate's live stream, there is a hearse that is parked behind here. That's part of the Halloween thing that's going on here for last week and this week. Hang on, let me get to it. So it's the very end of after the trail. You can get in this coffin that's in the back of the hearse, and it puts you through the motions like you're going for a ride and making you feel like you're being lowered down in the dirt and sounds of the dirt being dropped onto hitting on the top of the coffin, and they blow air in there that makes it smell like dirt. And what do y'all think? When we first pulled in and she looked out behind and she saw the hearse, she said, "What is that?" And I told her what she said. "Oh, hell no."
So we were pulling.
And then we find out there's an actual ride to it.
We were pulling behind we were pulling into the campground. Oh shoot! This is gonna be like that way.
Look at all these ones.
And then I was like driving the truck, and I was like, "Yeah, we made it here." Blah, 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 blah. And hola.
Kelly thought about using a hearse for a rig. That would be interesting. I mean, it would definitely be more room than a Prius.
So when I was going, making the turn.
Mobang!
Making the turn.
Mobang trying to push the crowd towards the 1. He's trying to push you for
more than that.
Who's
gonna push more than that?
Bree says nope.
I say hola, but
I don't know who it is.
Oh, she's from Brazil. Brazil. Ooh, I like it. Brazil. I like Brazil.
Might be haunted. I don't know.
So
don't know. Maybe there's been a body or two in there.
I make the turn, and the first thing I saw, it was the funeral home car. I was like, why is there? So I was like, oh my God, not here. I was like, no. Like, and then Travis put the RV. I was like, the car is just right behind my window.
Yes.
So I have to leave with the cooler. No.
Will it
No.
still be there for the meet? No, Angie. No, it's probably going to be leaving Saturday night. Do we have to put a pizza in it to get her to do it? Oh my goodness, a pizza! A pizza in it! Oh man, they're going to bribe you. Or how about as a pizza as reward when she comes out of it, Troy? That might be the way to do it.
Pepperoni,
We'll
double
bribe
cheese.
her with pizza. Yep. Oh my gosh.
My last bid.
Oh, my last bid. There we go. There we go. Okay. Well, it is that time, y'all. We love all of you all. We appreciate.
No Chucky doll.
Put a Chucky doll with it. Oh
no,
my.
I would say no.
No, I would do that if I was gonna put Kenai in there. No. Yes.
Oh,
yes.
I think I might.
Kenai has issues with dolls.
Now I have to do it. Now I have to do it. Everybody wants to see me in there.
Oh, they definitely want to see you in there.
What? I'm gonna do this because I love you all.
Maybe I should make it a special hidden video. Tim's bought his way into seeing the footage from the video. That might be because you might soil yourself. So I might have to, in order to show the actual footage, make sure that people pay for the footage, or unless they're already here at the campground. Those people will be there anyway. So, who knows?
Oh, well.
Who knows?
Do it.
Do it.
Oh,
Yep.
Love you all. See you on Tuesday.
See you Tuesday night.
Tuesday night. And from Travis and Yanai, Dream of Wheelz, follow your dream.
Follow your dreams. Just don't forget, where you've been, where you've come from, what you've seen. Always keep that in focus.
Bye. Love you all.